Well, hey, bloggy friends. Okay, we're on day 3 with Pastor Matthew Barnett, who has just written the New York Times best-selling book, The Cause Within You, Finding the One Great Thing You Were Created to Do in This World. And I know that's something that you've probably thought about. It's definitely something that I've thinking, just in many days in my life, been thinking about, Lord, what is that one great thing you want me to do? Especially before I started Proverbs 31 Ministries. In my early 20s, I had 5 jobs that I tried and failed at before I finally hit upon that one great cause. And my cause is helping women find the great adventure of faith with Jesus Christ. Your cause is this amazing church that has now springboarded this ministry called the Dream Center. And I love in your book what you said on page 170. One of the most important insights about perseverance, and you definitely had to persevere. If you didn't watch day 1 and 2 of this interview with Matthew Barnett, you will see that he went out to the Dream Center and preached his church down to 0 and actually had a Sunday where no one showed up. So if you missed that day, you have to tune in because he has some great insights. But one of the most important insights about perseverance is that the pressure to quit often happens just before the major breakthrough. So talk about that, and then I want to hear a little bit about where the Dream Center is today.
Only successful people can have the desire to want to quit because it means you have something to quit.
Oh, so I love that. Hold on, you have to say that again. That is really fantastic.
Only successful people can have the desire to want to quit because it means you have something to quit. Wow. So whenever I face a barrier that is bigger than me, I rejoice because it means there's something of value of my life that's being attacked. And I always understand from all those days of getting in my car, driving down the 10 freeway and saying, God, I'm retiring for the ministry. I retired 10 times in the first 6 months of being there. And then I'd see a Dairy Queen on the side of the road. I'd say, God, I'm going to get an ice cream cone first and think about it. And then God would always use that Dairy Queen to say, go right back into Los Angeles and keep going. And we've been keep going for 17 years. Sometimes you can't see a year down the road, a month down the road when God gives you a calling. Sometimes all you can see is 24 hours down the road. Right. But if you hang in there during those quitting points and you crash through them, there's another side that is so overwhelming. And we've seen that now today at the Dream Center from the very beginnings of sitting outside on a little desk and sitting there with 4 bags of food out there in the middle of the street. And to where now there's a 400,000 square foot campus where every single day
400,000
right on the Hollywood freeway.
Campus.
It used to be a movie studio, now turned into an entire ministry. There's over 800 people that are living there every single day, hundreds of families that are homeless, runaway teenagers. Instead of going to juvenile hall, they'll send them to the Dream Center where their lives are being impacted for the glory of God. So if you can imagine 2,000 meals a day, 40,000 people a week, every single person in any kind of need, coming off drugs in the middle of the night, are all living in that building, getting their life back together again. And now, of course, with this book, with all the proceeds, is going towards our human trafficking facility now, where we have 60 girls that are living on the floor from the human trafficking who are being ministered to, who've been brought from the FBI to our place to help them get their life back together again. And this book takes you on a journey, every single person, from the simplicity of getting an idea, a plan, something from God, and valuing what's in your hand and saying, God, take it from here. Mm-hmm. And the whole story is about where God will take you when you just give him the little that you have. It's an extraordinary adventure, and it's taken us to a place where I've been given dreams I never even knew that I had. I mean, I've never used drugs and alcohol in my life, and yet all my staff members are former drug addicts and gang members. I mean, in our church, we got ex-drug addicts, gang members, and pimps and murderers, and that's just a pastoral staff right there. That's not including all the other people we got going on, in the church. But it's a hardcore transformation. Crime has dropped 73%. And now people are finding the cause within that neighborhood, and the area is being dramatically changed for the glory of God.
That is amazing. I love your story. And this is the amazing thing about his book, The Cause Within You. Not only does Pastor Matthew inspire us with his story, but woven throughout the book are principles, truths that'll help us find the one great thing we were created to do. And certainly if you want to find more information out about the Dream Center, Pastor Matthew, how can they do that?
Yeah, dreamcenter.org. They can bring a team down, a women's ministry team, and just volunteer for a week, spend a whole week and live there and go out to the streets with us and just have the time of their life. It'll change them dramatically.
Wow, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to get our whole little group of bloggy friends and come out to LA, come to the Dream Center. You won't know what to do with us. I know you've been dealing with drug dealers and all that, but a whole group of my bloggy friends, boy, we can get some trouble going. You know what I'm saying? Well, it'll be great.
People, they love the people from the South down there. They welcome them. You guys have an edge and no one else has when you go down there. So.
Oh, that is fantastic. Well, maybe we'll do that. So thank you so much, Pastor Matthew Barnett. What a gift you have been given. You've been entrusted with this ministry, and you've been such a faithful steward. It's an honor to have you with us. And remember the book, The Cause Within You, all the proceeds going to support this amazing ministry out in LA called the Dream Center. Make sure to get a copy. You will find this to be a treasure of a book. You won't be able to put it down. Pastor Matthew, thank you.
Thank you.